Our shift in Cuba policy has the potential to end a legacy of mistrust in our hemisphere. It removes a phony excuse for restrictions in Cuba, stands up for democratic values, and extends the hand of friendship to the Cuban people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I played that leading into Charles Hurt of the Washington Times because he started his column out today at WashingtonTimes.com with, and the column is called "Obama dismisses Electorate and disses Congress." President Obama dedicated his State of the Union address to illegal aliens, college students, and communist Cuba. In other words, all those imaginary supporters he claims to be hearing from ever since the actual American electorate denounced him, his party, and his policies in last year's beat-down election. Hello, Charles.
Steve, how you doing?
Oh, my God. That was something last night, was it not? By the way, do you know he won those 2 elections?
You really would have, and I don't understand it, Steve. I don't understand how a guy that has been so denounced has the. I don't know how you just keep. I don't know how he keeps the game going.
He's a narcissist. That's why he reacted the way he did when he said, "I won the 2 elections." He can't let anything go. It's all about him.
Yeah, and even his greatest constituency, the media, is starting to say, "What are you serious? Is this for real?"
Yeah.
I ran into a longtime Democratic operative here in Washington last night, or yesterday afternoon, talking of, and this person is probably more liberal than President Obama on a lot of things, but he just out of the blue was saying, this guy's losing me. And the reason he's losing him is because of this business about the taxes. These people are small business people. The taxes are it's ludicrous, and there's a reason why so few. It's impossible to get a job for a young person these days. Even as there's some indicators that the economy is picking up a little bit, but even Democrats are starting to say, man, this guy, he is out of touch.
He is out of touch. He talks about Gitmo, and he never mentioned Al-Qaeda. We talked about this all day on the show. He listed all these groups: anti-Semitism, we can't tolerate unfair stereotypes of peaceful Muslims, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender. He named each one of those groups. Other religious minorities, he said, women, but he could never talk or mention the word Christians, who are being slaughtered all over the world. It's just not in him, Charles.
Yeah. No, it's so true. And the whole idea that somehow, like ISIS and these terrorists, that they're anti-Semitic. No, they're not. They're murderers.
Yeah.
They're murderers. Yeah. And to sort of try to suggest that they just have these twisted views. Well, no, it's not that they have to. It's not. That's not the point here. The point here is they are murdering people and they're slaughtering people, men, women, and children, because of their crazy ideological, bizarre religion. But this guy, he doesn't believe that, or doesn't want to believe that, and he thinks he can just wish it away. And I don't know how he keeps it up for another 2 years.
Well, he keeps it up with a pen and daring people. Look, there was this Al-Qaeda terrorist who they cut a deal with. I mean, he was arrested under Bush. He was found to be here as a new next wave of attacks after 9/11, an assistant to bin Laden. Al-Mari, he's out. He got out early for time served. He cut a plea deal in the first place in 2009 with Holder, and they let him out for time served. Bush said that this guy was plotting and planning to poison water supplies and military bases in this country. He's out. So you think he cares about anything? He doesn't. But before I let you go, I want to get your reaction. New York Times story: Justice Department's began work on a memo that will a legal memo recommending no civil rights charges against Darren Wilson in Ferguson. Gee, what a surprise!
Yeah, it's and it's so disturbing to me, especially after MLK Day, to look around and to see the degree to which these people, President Obama and those around him, have sought to politicize this stuff. When President Obama and Eric Holder both have began this administration with such an authority that they could have really done a lot to improve the lives of blacks in this country, and they could have they could have done a lot to sort of bridge the divides. And instead, they've decided they've devoted all their energies to furthering the divides, and making their lives more miserable.
Even last night, he equated a father worrying about his son getting home at night without being harassed by the police, comparing it to a wife of a police officer worrying that he'll get home safe. Gotta go, Charles. Thank you, sir. The column, folks. Obama dismisses the electorate, and this is Congress. Alan Keyes next.